Hey man, let me say this. This smear about the Bernie Bros. These are white males that are, I guess, misogynistic or hateful or whatever that just love Bernie and all this kind of stuff. It's really stupid for Trump or anyone to try to use it. I'm talking about conservatives. We can talk about it, but for any conservative to use it, it's really crazy. Look at how many mass shootings we've had and violence we've had with the MAGA hat or with Trump stuff behind it. Look at Charlottesville. Look at the stuff, the New Zealand shooter, the manifesto that got Trump's name on it and Candace Owens' name on it. Okay, it is so shocking. It is so amazing to me to hear anybody try to say that, to try to equivocate some white guys who like Bernie, who maybe go a little too far, with domestic terrorism. And that's what I mean. This is an example of what I mean when I say to you that America has gone so far to the right that it skewed political thinking. That if you're not thinking, if you have not stepped back from the American system, you won't understand it. It's like a relationship. If you're in a relationship and someone's abusing you, verbally or physically, you may not realize how serious it is until they knock your ass out. But if somebody they're like, wait a minute, man. This chick just slapped you, man, because you came home late. What the fuck is... This bitch can't do this, you know. Oh, man, she does all the time. Hey, wait a minute, man. This bitch just slaps you because you didn't take off your shoes. See what I'm saying? We know that's not right. But a person in the system, in a relationship, is not thinking clearly because they're like, well, it's the price I pay. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's similar to when I see these guys talk about Antifa. I see that very often. I see a lot of conservatives talk about calling Antifa domestic terrorist groups, which is insane because, like I said, look at how much white supremacist violence has been done out here with Trump's name on it. Look at the Pittsburgh shooter. Pittsburgh synagogue shooter, the New Zealand shooter. This is real. This is not conspiracy. These things really happen, and it just shows you how desperate they are to try to equivocate and normalize deviance. Because the people calling police on black folks and all this and things like that's real, and it's amazing whether it's Bernie Bros or trying to equivocate Antifa with domestic terrorist groups, trying to say they're similar, which they're not. One protest, one engages in violence. And then, what's the third one? It's just ridiculous, man. And it's nonsensical. Yes, people out here are angry. But is that anger... I'm sure you do have some people out here who are, misogynistic or whatever. But it's just insanity to hear anybody try to equivocate Donald Trump supporters, the racism and the hatred we see out here all the time, and the violence. Look at that guy. Look at that guy that was in the... It's so crazy because so much of it. Look at the guy that was at that restaurant in Manhattan. He was like, you're speaking Spanish. She's speaking Spanish. I'm calling ICE. And then they had a video I watched. I guess some guy, like a year before, was walking with a blind girl. He looks Hispanic. He's Caucasian. And the white dude walked all the way over to him and bumped until I watch where you're going. These are Trump supporters. These are your people. They go out of their way to engage in violence. Look at the Trump supporters going out to the border with ski masks and rifles. Look at the guys up there at the Kentucky State House with rifles and ski masks. Do I really have to explain to you what you're facing? So it's just insanity. It's complete and utter insanity to attempt to compare Trump supporters with Bernie Sanders supporters. It's crazy, man. And it's ridiculous. I even have to make this video, but I feel like it was necessary to clear things up.